comes deeply, when you dissect idea deeply, it comes from howling. That's where it comes from. Yeah? Yes. Hey Sandy, what's up, darling? Thank you for coming in. Harm in what way? Anyway, basically any way that concerns dark occultism and dark magic. Yeah. Do white magic practitioners do invocations? Yes, they do. But what it is that they are invoking spirits that are not used for the purpose of harm. That's the difference, supposedly. Okay? But everything is magic at the end of the day, you know. So this is what we need to do, is to understand basically the difference, okay, between how it is used by dark occultists, where it's coming from, and this is what we've described so far. Does this relate to exorcism? I guess it kind of would, yes, because in an exorcism, certain words are used in order to draw out the negative spirit, yeah. But priests and people that have done that have really found their demise by doing so, because they're not really equipped in doing it. They don't know what the hell they're doing, to be honest with you. What the hell? Pun intended. They don't know what they're doing. Usually they're really shit scared. That's the first problem. Yeah, people who do it need exorcism, right? But there are ways of doing it in a very soft way where you don't use inverted sounds and tones to do it. Yeah, it is. It's real creepy. Our understanding of space-time reality creates belief in then and now. It is. It's totally parallel. Absolutely, Michelle. It's totally parallel. And so that means that all these things of old can actually be present today. All we need to do is put our awareness to it. That's all that's required. Yeah. So this is the big thing, right? So are you all good with the Roidia book? What it does, what its intention is, how it's been used, okay? Roidia, yes? Or Goisha. You've got the spelling of that too, yeah? So you can do your research. So our fifth truth, thanks for the hearts, guys. I really do appreciate that. Our fifth truth is that what happens, Truth Crew, is when we use incantations or sounds, what happens is that spirits will gather around coherent vibrations, okay? Who is equipped to do exorcism if not priests? That's a very good question. It's people that understand cosmic law and aren't really coming just from a religious kind of background. Because when it's a religious background, it's usually involved in some kind of deity worship anyway. So you're already like some steps away from losing the game just from that. Okay, it usually involves summoning deity or spirits or lower vibrational forms and energies. Not necessarily bad, but they just don't have the full equipment to deal with it. This is the problem with it. And usually priests that perform exorcism are usually, there's a fear involved as well. So if there's a fear involved, I wouldn't be recommending that anybody does it. Anybody who's afraid, it's not your game, don't do it. Chris, I've turned the water on. I've already done it. I couldn't let you know because I'm using my phone. Okay? So, have you got that, Truth Crew? That's really important to know. So, it's got to be somebody who really understands universal and cosmic law, who knows how to deal with the purest energy that there is. And then again, it's always choice. Doesn't mean because you have that wisdom that you should do it. I'm just saying that people that are more equipped, let's say, to deal with something that is so dark and dire, it needs to be somebody who has a full understanding of metaphysics. So is exercising yourself possible? It is possible, but perhaps not recommended, and it depends how bad it is, yeah? Just as how dogs can smell fear, so can demons. Exactly. In fact, they thrive off it. Okay, they will thrive off it. So if you're afraid, they're going to bite you in the arse, basically. There are some priests who are naturals at it. I agree. I'm just talking about the ones who are afraid, and I've known many that have met their demise by doing that. What do you think of Santeria? I'm not sure of what Sandoria is. Can you please describe? I was young and dumb. I don't know what you're referring to though, darling. What happened? What did you do? So there were times that... Oh, Sandorini. Yes, of course. I've been there, not too far from here. I don't know why you ask or what the relevance is to our transmission today. But anyhow, yes, of course I know Sandorini. Okay, so you're trying to exercise yourself, what, at the gym? That kind of exercise? Yeah, if it's just like, you know, that you feel that there's something in your space that's a bit nasty, it is possible to do it. But if you can't, then I suggest that you get a professional that knows what they're doing to do it for you. And I actually do those kind of things too, but I would make an evaluation before engaging, so that's the way that I approach those things. Okay? But you wasn't, I think you mean possessed, not possessed, but I gotcha. No Latin voodoo Sandorini. Is that what you mean? Oh, you've had Latin voodoo done on you? Yes? Santeria? Oh, that Latin voodoo, yes. I had somebody who was suffering with all of that a couple of years ago. That can lead to death. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do a scope that's about all these different kind of religions. Yes, absolutely. I'm aware of that, my darling. Now I've got it. And I'll be scoping about those. But this is about exposure of dark occultism. Yes, it is. It's really interesting, yeah. So, Truth Crew, what I wanted to say, this is a truth bomb right here. Your best friend, okay. Truth bomb right here. Are you ready? If you're ready for this one is big. As we said, for Revelation number 5, is that spirits gather around coherent vibrations. So if it's good vibrations of sound or whatever it is, then you will gather positive spirits around you, okay? But if it's the variety that we are talking about, then it will gather bad. So are you ready for this next truth? This is a big one. There are sounds that are considered forbidden, and this is also known, stay away from it, yes. No, it's not unsafe, my darling. So what is considered a forbidden sound is the word God, okay, such as in the Kabbalistic tradition. So if you've been cursed, it just gets worse. Not necessarily, you might have a natural ability just to be able to unload it, like your spiritual immune system, yeah? Okay, so forbidden sounds, guys. I've got 2 to share here with you. And one, as is known by the Kabbalistic tradition, is what we know as Yahovah, which is the word of God. But that is actually incorrect. The true word is Yod Ha Ve Ha, okay? Yod Ha Ve Ha. And if this is the sound that represents our true primary source, then why is it forbidden? Yes, but that is actually incorrect. The true word is this. Would you like me to write it down for you? I do not suggest that you do incantations of it. I'm writing it down so that you know what it really is, okay? If you have studied the Tree of Life, you may know about it, and it's part of what I do. Yod Ha Ve Ha. Right, so this is one of our forbidden words. Yod Ha Ve Ha, which is the original etymology of Yahovah, Jehovah. Yes, I never say cannot be said because the vowels change for it to mean past, present and future. Okay, that's fine. So that is where it originally came from. Okay, Yod-Ha, Veh-Ha, yes, which is Jehovah in English, which is meant to be a forbidden word. By the Kabbalists, they say this is the word that should be never said. Can't say 3 words simultaneously. Okay, so that's one, and I'll give you another one. And this sound is this particular string of sounds was supposedly used by, this is a truth bomb, guys, so if you haven't shared, share along, okay? This word or string of tones was supposedly the tones used by Moses to part the Red Sea, okay? And the word is, and it's forbidden, you're not supposed to use it. Shem Hamer Po Rash. So this is even more ancient, yes, than Yod-Ha, Veh-Ha, possibly. Maybe not, I'm not sure. Could have been around the same time. I won't be able to give you times. Can't say candy, so don't tell me. Where did the music come from? The music that's playing right now? So who is forbidden to say it, everybody? Here's the word. It's not supposed to be uttered by man. Okay? Why am I showing you and telling you this? It was an old scary movie in the 80s. It was bad. What one, babe? What? I missed it. I must have been looking down. What film are you talking about? We Are the Children. Babe, what film? I missed it. Yes, that's the word. Oh, Candyman. Are you afraid of that one? I wasn't afraid of the Candyman. That was bullshit. I was afraid of The Exorcist. Yeah? That was a bad man. The Candyman wasn't. Isn't it funny how we find different things scary anyway? However, now, the reason why I'm sharing these words with you and saying to you, you know, it's not me that says that these words are forbidden. Yeah, the forbidden words are what religious texts have told us that they are forbidden. Yeah, this is what I'm about to explain. Why were you afraid? I don't know who you're speaking to right now. Yes, but did you ever go looking in the mirror and say it 3 times? No. See, it's things like that. See, things like that are kind of based in black magic. Those are kind of ritualistic things. So something is telling you, don't do it, so don't do it, right? So the reason that these words are forbidden, guys, is, well, this is one of the conundrums, you see, because if these 2 words are supposed to be really and truly the words or the incantations of God, then why would it be forbidden if we are fractals and a part of God? Doesn't make sense. So my question is that I'm putting out to you, and you don't need to answer it. If these incantations and words really are referring to the primary source of all of creation, they should not be forbidden. So in truth, what are they really referring to? That's where you listen to intuition. Never do what feels bad. Absolutely, my darling. Okay. Right. Violande, there it is right there. Most people not sacred enough is part of it, but there's another reason. They are tainted. There's another reason. There's another reason. It's because they are referring to a deity or a creator God in the universe, and not the primary source of all of creation. So what I'm saying, Truth Crew, is that they are incantations of a dark form of magic. That is what I am saying. Okay, but that's for you to explore. I'm telling you, this what I just told you now is my feelings on it. Well, not my feelings, but I have done intuitive reception on this. And I was told time and time again by primary source that these these words, and there's certain symbologies and certain things that happened throughout history that